Recently, we found out what it takes to be fired from Ukrainian parliament, or at least Lyudmila Dasanova did, who was the human rights commissioner, recently dismissed for several reasons. The first being that she traveled too much abroad. She did not create corridors of safety for refugees. She didn't broker any kind of deals with POW exchanges. Oh, and then of course there was the fact that she made up stories about Russian soldiers committing monstrous acts of rape and murder of Ukrainian babies. That's right, Ukrainian babies. She just made it up. Now, it's not the first time that sexual assault's been weaponized for political reasons, and it won't be the last, particularly when there's a war. But what was really notable was that the Western lapdogs, media, just lapped it up and spread these stories without any kind of verification, corroboration, or evidence. So the stories made it into outlets such as Newsweek, Business Insider, and even the Daily Beast. Caitlin Johnstone, the writer, recently made a point that atrocity propaganda is nothing new. This has gone on for centuries. I mean, you think about the Irish when they were accused of throwing English babies into the sea. It's usually a propagandist takes a vulnerable population who's not involved with the conflict and creates some horrible story to galvanize the people behind this conflict and villainize the enemy. So this has gone on for a long, long time. But what this also points out is the desperation that Ukrainian officials have towards getting all those billions that they want, and how the narrative for the West has been falling quite a bit apart because it's become more and more abundantly clear that the West proxy war against Russia is funding neo-Nazis, and they don't even know where a lot of the money and the goods have gone. So essentially, what all of this has shown is that the West has truly lost the plot.